Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment and say hi and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, we're going to jump in. The energy here is just super powerful. Automatically, when I touched this card, I heard fever dream. So there is somebody out there that wants to come towards you, collective, who thinks that their dream is just like a fancy daydream. It's just a pipe dream is what I hear. It's like it's never going to happen. They view you as being the most attractive person they have literally ever seen. It's like if there's a person they could daydream about all the time, it's you. I don't know what it is. There's some sort of attraction. There's some sort of magnetic, I wanted to say attachment. This person could be trying to hide the fact that they're super into you. They might actually run in the opposite direction so you can't see it. It's like they feel that when they're around you, it's very obvious. And I feel like maybe with others, they can kind of quell what they're feeling inside. But I think when it comes to you, it's like that fire energy. I just saw it kind of burst into life. It's kind of got a mind of its own, this energy. And I feel like they get a little nervous when they think about stepping in your direction. But do know that they want to. You're their favorite daydream. They think about a big, beautiful future with you, one that's really stable, one that's really fruitful, one that's got longevity, and maybe a big family, the dog, the house, just all the way into the future, like seeing your grandchildren kind of energy here. It's like they picture it going all the way. We've got strength here. So it takes a lot of strength for this person to step forward, step towards you. I feel like it would take every bit of strength that this person has. When it comes to you, you're a big deal. What you think matters, how you feel about them, it matters. I feel like it would affect this person's self-esteem if you didn't see them in a good light. They do want to build with you. They look at it as you want to build, I want to build. We can build together with spirit. It's like, I'm on board for that. I feel like, wow, we've got the Empress at the bottom. This is that dream, that wish, that hope with that crown of stars. It's birthing this into the physical. This is making this real. I feel like this person's going to get really brave really soon and step towards you. It's like they can't just hang back and let it slip away. I feel like that's giving them sleepless nights, thinking that they're going to lose the opportunity. It's like if they don't make a move, they know they automatically lose, right? I think they're a little worried because of the way that they feel about you. Their connection to you is very powerful. Look at that. I see her right here, the Queen of Wands. Now we have the King of Wands as well. So they view you as that counterpart. They're also really, I want to say, extremely sexually attracted to you, maybe to the point where it's almost uncomfortable for them, or they almost feel transparent about that. I feel like it could almost be a source of embarrassment. It's like, to the point where they can't control the way that they're thinking when it comes to you. They could have a tendency to be a little jealous when it comes to you or other people talking to you. I feel like that's something they know that it's like, I feel like that energy would really kind of make them feel, I hear green with envy. So it's like, I think there'd be a lot of intense emotions from this person when it comes to you. I don't feel that it's something this person can control. And I also don't feel like this is something that has happened to them before. It just happens with you. It's something about your energy. It's something about the connection. I feel like what's going to happen is this person's going to feel less stressed out once the two of you actually come together and start talking. I feel like once they see that you're not the type that's going to search elsewhere or go outside of the connection for any type of validation or any type of anything else, I feel like you'll get the love from them. You'll get the attention from them. And they'll see that very clearly, that the two of you kind of feel the same way about each other, or it'll create that safety in this person's mind and heart where they'll be able to calm down. It's just the beginning of it. It's just all the what ifs, what all the worries are. Yeah. Look, we've got Emperor, Empress. It's like this person knows that they're for you. And I feel like you probably know that this person's for you as well. This is a high level type soulmate connection. There's a lot of intense energy. It may be a little stressful to navigate in the very beginning for the two of you, but I feel like once you kind of get past that that initial stress, everything kind of mellows out, and I feel like the connection becomes really solid really fast. Yeah, it's just this person is being called to take an action move in that Emperor energy, even if they can't see the outcome. And yes, that's frightening. It's kicking up their fears. It's making them feel a little insecure. But they know they've got to speak that truth in order to get anywhere with you. Now, there could be a past here. There might not be. They see you as being this fair person. So with this Queen of Swords, it's like, I'm going to stop you right there. You can stand right there where you're at, and I'd like you to express to me what it is you want to express, and then I will fairly judge what you're saying. It's like they know that that energy is going to be there. You're going to hear them out because you're that type of person. You'll give them the floor to explain, but ultimately you're going to make the decision that feels healthy for you. They're just hoping that they're part of that decision, right? Because they want to make that offer. Yeah, look, they have much more to give. They want to give a small offer with this Page of Pentacles. They want to check your temperature, see how you kind of react to what they're offering. And then they're going to offer more and more and more until this connection really becomes one of reciprocity. You know, I feel like they know you have it to give, and now they know they have it within them to give as well. They're really worried that they're going to be rejected. That's like the biggest worry. All they really want to do is balance this out and celebrate with you. They want to take it to a greener shore, and they know they have to express some sort of a passion. Yeah, they have to come forward with that Page of Wands. That Page of Wands comes in a little differently. They express love and attraction in a different way. There's growth there. There's something more to be had. And this is that person really bringing it. It's like they're really bringing their A game. And I feel like the whole time they're just terrified that they're going to suffer this great loss. But they're not. They're not going to suffer that great loss. They've got the Star there. They may view you as being like the star or the moon or the sun. It's like something very specific, like that North Star in the sky. There's something about you. They need to move forward. They need to share that love. They can't see a life or a happy one without you in it. This is a really intense energetic. This is not by any means for everybody. I feel like you'll know when this person comes in. It's like you'll know if you have a connection with this type of person because the energy has always been super intense. Something that you can't explain, something that makes you want to run, but at the same time move closer. It's got this crazy push and pull energy, and I feel like you'll know if I'm talking about you. You'll know if this is for you. Okay, I gotta hop out of this energy because wow. That's a lot. It's amazing energy, and I feel like it's going to be a really beautiful connection. Like I said, once it gets ground down into the physical and the energies have a chance to kind of balance out, I feel like it's going to actually be really beautiful. Okay, where do I want to go? I kind of want this. Yes. All right. Okay, Spirit, what do we have for this gorgeous collective here? Karmic, third party, relationship, meeting, realization. Oh, okay. Before we keep going, I feel like this is a third party situation. This is someone wanting to come back in your direction because they've had a realization. What they gave up was the prize. What they left behind was what they actually want. I feel like they went towards something that was easier, because it was, you know, your work. You required effort. You required energy, right? Please forgive me. My mouth is not working today, but we're going to try and bumble through it. I don't know what's going on in the stars, but it must be something. Maybe if you know, you can let me know why I'm tripping over my words today. So 2 or more people meeting, discussions, planning. I feel like this person wants to come back in your direction. They're realizing that you're the soulmate. Like I said, you're the prize. They left behind what was good for them. So they're ready to pop up. I don't know if they're going to explain this situation. Maybe tell you that they've had a realization. Look, we've got twin flames. This is just a big energy kind of day. Maybe that's why we have hamster wheels, surviving daily hustle. Okay, I kind of want to say that's how this person has been. Maybe they didn't really leave you for a specific person. Maybe they just wanted to keep it as, I need to be able to just hop around because what I'm trying to create, I don't have time for an actual full-blown relationship. They might have went towards someone else because that person just wanted a little playtime too. You know what I mean? So they might have been just focused on their money, focused on that hustle, creating that stability, creating that strong foundation for themselves. They were out there to get rich. And they wanted to do it in a really immediate amount of time. So yeah, roller coaster. I feel like since the time this person walked out of your life and in a different direction, I feel like things have been a roller coaster for this person. They may have come into drama queen after drama queen or drama king after drama king. I feel like everybody they come across, there are too many differences. There are differences that just don't get them to the next stage. It's like they haven't been able to get there. I think they look back on you and think, I had the best in the beginning, but I didn't know it. I feel like this person needed to go out and experience different karmic situations to realize what good was or what good is and realize they already had it. Collective, I feel like they realized that they had it with you. They're about to pop up, plugged in, tuned in, internet connected. If you have any type of social media, this person is, I don't want to say obsessively looking, but overly interested maybe. They're extremely interested in what you're up to. I don't feel like it's in a bad way. I feel like they just want to know, they want to know everything about you. There could be some gossip going around. There could be some petty jealousy, some envy when it comes to this person. This person could have had groupies, whether masculine or feminine. A little upset that they don't want playtime anymore, that I feel like I wanted to say boss man or boss lady wants to walk in a direction and become part of an actual connection with you, collective. So there might be some talk about that. Maybe they tried to explain what they wanted and they got crickets from everybody. It's like maybe people don't understand. It's like, why do you want to give up your single life? Why do you want to make changes? Everything's great. And maybe it is for them, but I feel like the person having that realization coming towards you is like, no, 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 no. I know what fire feels like. I know what it's supposed to feel like. This is not what it's supposed to feel like. It's like I felt more. They're coming back in because they want to negotiate. They want to make a bargain with you. They want to sit down and explain. I feel like, yeah, they're asking, is that offer still on the table? Look, on the table, offer, proposal, commitment. They want to know, you could be a divine feminine or they could be, but I feel like this is where they're coming. They see you as this higher level, opportunity. I want to feel like I hear the best of the best. I hear the best of the best because they've seen the worst of the worst. Okay. There's a whole lot of desire here. And I feel like this person would settle for a little bit of time with you. They would settle for that interlude. They would settle for sweet in the moment. But when it comes down to it, they want more. So even if they have to get you hook, line, and sinker with just I guess it depends on whatever they think you want when they come in. It's like if they look at you and they think you're looking for something simple, they're going to play it simple just because they want to play their hand right. But make no mistake, they want you for the long haul. They know what good looks like. They know what connection feels like with you. And once they spark that, they're never letting it go. And I can honestly say, yeah, we have trash here. So just we have discarding, throwing out. You may have felt this way in the past when it came to this person. Maybe that's something they're trying to rectify. So we have lost, ghosted, blocked, cut off. It's in reverse. They might have done that to you. Back when they left, they might have just kind of made their way out very quietly and disappeared. Maybe they just didn't know what to say to you. They didn't maybe have the tools in their toolbox necessary to kind of part ways with you on the up and up, and they thought maybe just the only way that they could get away from that energy was to just kind of ghost you, so they didn't have to explain themselves. I don't know if they actually wanted to cut you all the way off. It's like maybe they wanted you, they wanted to see if they could have you when they wanted you. And I feel like once they realized that that wasn't going to happen and it created too many waves, I feel like it created too many waves in their emotions as well. I feel like deep down this person knew that they wanted something more with you. They just weren't ready. So I feel like that's kind of what it comes down to. You may have felt thrown away, discarded, ghosted, cut off, and it might have felt very, very harsh to you. Somebody could have been going through legal battles at that time, so either you or them, and that could have been something they didn't want to get involved in either, or maybe something that they didn't want to share with you. Could have been. I do get the feeling that this person was sad or has been sad ever since they left. It's like they've realized, okay, how can I explain this? Okay, so they ran, right? They had that fight or flight response. They took the flight response. They got out of there really fast. And once they finally got to safety where they felt like they could breathe, they realized that they didn't want to be there at all and that they had really messed up. I hear really screwed up. So I feel like once they got there, they realized that they couldn't turn back, or it would be near impossible to turn back. It's like you weren't going to accept them back after the way that they left or how that they did you. It's like, I feel like they had to have some time in between. So this person might have had some time in between before they came back. Yeah. I feel like the reason it came so long, this was in reverse. It's today. It says the present, in the now, in the moment. I feel like so many times they told themselves, not today. Not today, I'm not ready. I see hands shaking. It's like, not today, I'm not ready. I feel like they tried to get a grip on things, but I feel like it's, yeah, the anxiety. They kind of had to put that panic and that scared anxiety in reverse. This person's got a big energy connection with you. I guess that's the thing today. We're talking big energy. We're talking high-level soulmates. We're talking big life lessons, and probably two souls who are on the journey to enlightenment, each taking everything in stride and learning at different rates at different times. And it's like once they get to a certain point, then spirit can kind of pull you two together and you can create something together. So whether that's just the energy you create when you come into a union, it's all for greater purpose, grander purpose. I feel like this is mostly incarnations. It's like if you've incarnated for a certain purpose. And I feel like if you kind of see yourself to be an earth angel, you see yourself to be on that spiritual path, this could be for you in the future if you're not there yet, or this could be for you in the now. So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting, especially with this specific energy. And even the last one, it's got twin flame energy written all over it. And I was drawn to certain cards today that carried a larger amount of energy. So I feel like I'm talking to you, earth angels. And I feel like you'll know if I'm talking to you. Yeah, we've got that divine masculine look. Finally in the upright, and I don't know why I want to say it that way, but I feel like finally in the upright. Yeah, they've been able to put the obsession in reverse, which is really healthy. So maybe they're coming to you in a healthier way. Yeah, look at this. We've got recalling, reminiscing, memories, and returning. Like I said, I do feel like this person's going to pop up. This person might have children now. Or for some of you, I almost want to put it in the reverse. Maybe they were acting as a parent in another relationship. Maybe somebody had children, or maybe that's how they'll be coming in. Maybe they don't. They could or could not have children coming in. So this could be a blended family situation when they do come in. We have entrapment in reverse. Maybe somebody tried to trap them with like a child, or saying that the child was theirs. Maybe they stayed for a while thinking the child was theirs. Maybe it came out after the fact that the child wasn't theirs. I do hear for some of you, you actually tried to tell this person that the child wasn't theirs. So some of you could be gifted. Some of you could have put that out there. I feel like they're coming back to you because they enjoyed the wholeness that they felt in your energy. They enjoyed the smiles and the warmth that came from you. It's a warmth that emanates from you for them. It's like, I don't know if it's just for them or that's the type of person that you are, but that's something that they have a memory of. They recall that sweetness. They recall that warmth. And maybe they haven't received that from anyone else. I feel like there's a level of innocence that comes with this energy, and maybe that's why it's never duplicated. It's never been duplicated because I feel like maybe they come across people that only want something from them, and all you wanted to do was give to them. There's a difference here. You stand out for all the right reasons, collective. And that's what it comes down to. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see here. Magnetic. Yeah, there's that connection. Unexplainable pull, can't resist. I feel like that's what's happening. Look, and then we've got ascension underneath of it. We've got telepathic dreams, songs, connection. This has more. Like I said, you'll know if this is for you, but this person could be on their way back around. I love to see it. I feel like something good could come from this if you're willing to hear this person out and see where it goes. If you're in a position to do that, you know, if you're single and you're ready to talk to this person, looks like it could be a good thing. It looks like they've done some maturing, some growing. Could be really great. Could be a wonderful connection. Okay, let's see. Do we want to go here? Want to go here? Yes. All right. We want to go here. Okay, Spirit, what do we have? I saw something flipped. Oh, there it is. Let it go in reverse. Oh, somebody's flying by. Pregnancy. Pregnancy. Okay, listen. This is an entirely different message right now. I feel like I'm talking to someone who really wants to get pregnant. You and your significant other could be trying, and maybe you've just decided to let it go because it's just not happening. I feel like maybe you two are getting stressed out or upset. You could have had a miscarriage. And I know that's very, very sad. Big hugs and love for you, because I understand how absolutely heavy that energy can be and how sad, how deeply sad. I feel like what Spirit is trying to tell you is not yet. It's like the second you can let go and just allow whatever to flow in, I feel like the lack of stress, the lack of pressure would actually be more conducive to you getting pregnant. It's like the stress of trying and trying and trying to no avail, I feel like has created a stagnant energy surrounding it. So the second you let it go and say, okay, it's like let go and let divine, right? It's like the sooner you allow divine to get their hands in there and for you and your partner to relax, you might have better luck. It might just happen very naturally for you. I feel like there could also be a divine timing thing here at play. And it might not even be, yeah, your guardian angels are surrounding you. Divine is with you. They hear you. You're not forgotten. You've not been left out. They're not angry with you. It's like, I don't know if you've come up with all sorts of things. You could be a fire sign, or your partner could be a fire sign. I feel like the thing is, too, it's like allow that passion that love for your partner to just come back. It's like you're viewing them and you're viewing yourself as broken baby makers instead of being beautiful souls who are in love, who want to create, right? It does have something to do with the mindset. It does have something to do with the energies of the way that the two of you are looking at it and the energy that's being created, right? So I feel like allow the passion to come back. So you could be a Leo, an Aries, a Sagittarius, an Ophiuchus. Don't have to be. Like I said, it's like, yeah, look, open your heart again. It's like open that to your partner again. It's like you're not just trying to have a baby, you're trying to create through love. And I feel like maybe that's something that's missing. Take each other out, go on a romantic date, or cook dinner for each other, or cook dinner together, throw on some music. It's like, get sexy again, feel sexy again, buy yourself some pretty new things. I don't know, some lingerie, some like just do certain things to bring that magic back, to bring that spark back. That energy creates something new. That's the energy you can create from, is what, look. They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. I feel like if maybe you and your partner have been kind of arguing about this, maybe the stress has gotten to an all-time high. You guys may be kind of at each other because you're both disappointed in different ways. You may be showing it in different ways. Bring that spark back. Have a movie night. Watch something. Make that popcorn. I don't know. Do something sweet for your partner. Get that connection back. It's like hold each other's hands. Just as you brush by your partner, rub their back. It's like bring that connection back, bring that fire back. When it comes down to it, it's all about the love that the two of you share together, and that's going to put you in a better place. And I feel like, yeah, sexually, I feel like there's something more. It's like just looking at yourself as just being a broken baby maker is what I hear. And I feel like that needs to change, that energy. That's all Spirit wants to say. Maybe you guys should take a little trip or do a little getaway. I don't know. Do something sweet with each other. I don't know. Create that sexy time again. It needs to come back in here. Yeah, I feel like both of you are starting to get worried. Like, is there somebody else? It's like, or your partner might move towards somebody else because this situation feels so heavy or it's not moving forward. Like I said, I feel like this is a fear, but don't focus on the fears. Focus on creating that spark, getting that healthy heart connection back. Make a confession with your partner. You know, I feel like maybe the two of you are confessing your frustrations to each other. And where that is good, I feel like you also need to confess the things that are going right. Confess the things that you see in your partner, how you still want to try, how you still absolutely adore them, how the things that they do make your day. I feel like there's just that injection of those other things. You'll be able to hold this at bay easily because there is nobody else that your person would rather be with more. But you have to kind of both actively put in the effort. And maybe if you start doing that, your person will start doing that too. I feel like that's what it's coming down to. Is there anything else, Spirit? Yeah, you can ground something new down into the physical. You could be dealing with an earth sign. You could be an earth sign. So, you know, got that energy here as well. Yeah, utilize your intuition when it comes to this situation. Feel your partner out. Intuitively, I feel like you have such a beautiful connection that you might be able to feel what your partner is feeling. You could be empathic as well. The two of you could be very tuned in, tapped into each other and the way that you move. So if you have a little bit of anger at them or you're taking something out on them that it didn't work out, they could be feeling that, right? And you may think you're keeping it very well hidden, but I feel like that energy is kind of, yeah, we don't want that to manifest. We don't want that to come together. We don't want that to become a sword in the mind. Could be an air sign or dealing with one. Yeah, I feel like if you're dealing with an air sign, they could be stuck in their head about this and acting out in the physical in different ways, creating distance or mentally creating distance because emotionally it's hard to handle, right? The loss is hard to handle. So yeah, I feel like that's what's going on. Spirit is just letting you know that you can recreate this situation. Yes, and have patience. This person is not moving on from you. They don't want to move away from you. The two of you may be picky at each other. Try to switch that energy up. That's what Spirit's saying. This can easily be saved, easily be transformed. It just takes a little effort on both of your parts. Start bringing that romance back, really re-solidifying that gorgeous connection that the two of you have. It's not gone. It's just been kind of brushed things over. You know, things have taken a front seat when the love should be at the front steering, right? Okay. And I get it. Sometimes, you know, things happen where we get down and out, but we also have to keep our spirits up. So this is just to bring back the love. I think that's where it starts. Okay, let's see. Let me take a sip here. I'm sorry if I got kind of preachy on that one. It's just like Spirit wanted me to just keep tossing it out there. That energy was very strong. And sometimes that happens when I'm reading. So if I start to get preachy, like I listen back sometimes, I'm like, girl, please stop. But I can't help it because of the energy and the way it comes through. Sometimes that energy is super powerful. Okay, what do I want? Do I want you? No, I think I want you. Okay, we're going to go here, and then I think I'm going to go to the charms. Sorry if you hear my doggo upstairs. He has to put his little barks in. He's asking for cookies. He's always asking for cookies. He's a little tiny thing, but he's a super chow hound, and he loves graham crackers and cheese. Anybody else have a pet that's obsessed with certain things? Okay, so we have groundedness with the armadillo and sacrifice. All right, so I'm talking to somebody who's been through it. I hear plain and simple. Secrets. You know, you may keep a lot to yourself, or you may have kept a lot of your feelings, and I feel like you keep a lot to yourself. I heard ambitions as well. It's like there are things that you hide from the world because you don't want them to be tainted by the outside world. I feel like you view the outside world as being very tough or a very cold place, or you've had to deal with very cold people. I feel like I hear always moving on. So always moving on. I just don't know. So I feel like you had to create the groundedness within yourself. You had to keep these things a secret so nobody could ruin the way you saw them. The beautiful things that you wanted to keep for yourself, you tuck them inside your heart and you don't share them. And that's the sacrifice you feel like you've had to make. It's like, because once they touch the outside world, or once they escape your lips, they become fair game for people to knock down or to ruin. I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry you've had to go through this. This seems like very, very heavy energy. So we have shark and purpose. I feel like, though, you are starting to move in a new direction. Yeah, you've taken that leadership role in your life. Maybe you feel like you've always had to take that leadership role. I feel like I've always had to swing my own sword is what I hear. And I understand that as well. It's like you've always had to put up the good fight for yourself. Because if you don't, nobody will. Or that's kind of the way you view it. I feel like you have some type of an energy that's coming in. It's some type of inner peace. Now, yeah, I do feel like it's coming from the outside. We have equality here. I just feel like an authenticity. You might be coming across a soul that knows how to give to you, that kind of creates peace in your life, which I feel like has been just out of reach unless you create it for yourself. Like you've created that tiny little bubble where you can feel safe, right? Yeah, what does this say? Reliability. Yeah, I feel like the only one you've ever felt like you could rely on was yourself. So now here's the kicker. You've got someone coming in who is reliable, who is receptive, who does have a peaceful energy, who does invite you in, who does have a mind to connect with you. I don't know if you react with a fierceness to this and try to cut it down, like self-sabotage before it actually comes in. I do feel like I'm talking to a masculine energy or someone standing in their masculine energy. I feel like this person is tough, but also soft. I feel like they'll push back, but they'll get to a point where they could become so bruised that they stop dealing with you. So I do want to just advise you to maybe approach this a little differently than you would. Because I feel like this person has something new to offer you. Like I said, this person offers peace. It's a new experience, so I understand that it can seem scary. But we have the Watcher and the Snow Leopard. I feel like Divine is almost ushering this in for you. This is them ushering in this new experience. They're like, this is the first person you're going to get ready to swing, and you're just going to lay down your sword, because I feel like you can't smite down this person. It's like you would never want to. They're too sweet. Look, we have reciprocity in the honeybee. It's like they've got this sweetness and this innocence that I feel like maybe you looked at them as if they were a wild beast, you know, because this is something different. This is something scary. This is something that could wiggle its way in and hurt you on the inside, right? But I feel like this sweetness, you know, I feel like you're going to realize that you're the one that's got more of that energy, that powerful energy. You might turn around and start seeing this person as somebody you want to protect. So you might view them at first as being someone you need to go to war with because they're dangerous to you, but then all of a sudden laying your sword down at their feet and saying, I can't fight you. It's like, you're too sweet. There's nothing to fight. We have the orcas. We have Soul Song. Yeah, this is like, I don't know. This is taming the wild beast of the forest. I'm seeing the little blue fairy from one of my other decks. It's like the way you shine, the way you show up, it enchants even the wildest of the beasts, even the toughest of the tough. They may want to protect you instead of chopping you down. So we have strategy. They might think at first that this is your strategy to get in so you can hurt them. But once they realize this is just you being you, I feel like they're going to be the ones, or you're going to be the ones, depending on who you are in this situation. You could go either way. You could be the sweet as pie, the sweet as a honeybee, or you could be this warrior, Wolverine type person that comes in. I feel like the Wolverine person is going to realize that they need to be the fox. They need to be come up with a really calculated plan to get in, to be comfortable with this person. I feel like they're not going to want to lose you. So this is either you or them. I switched it up now. Sometimes Spirit does that to me. It's like we show that the other side of it, so you could be on the other side of it for sure. Yeah, look, companionship with the dog. I hear aim high. Maybe this person was terrified to aim high because maybe nothing had ever turned out well enough. This is someone who has experienced a great amount of hurt, or never really experienced a place where they felt like they fit or they felt comfortable. I feel like, collective, no matter who you are, this honeybee person, this sweetest pie honeybee person, I want to say this marshmallow heart of a person, I feel like is going to be the one that changes everything. I really do feel that way. This is your soft place to land. This is the one that feels different. This is the one that changes it all in your mind and shows you that there are still soft places in the world, that there's still good around. I feel like it's been a long time since this person, whoever it is, has experienced the sweeter things, right? Yeah. And I feel like that becomes very empowering for both, I feel like. One might not even realize that they're taming a wild beast. The marshmallow heart just might see love in every stitch. It's like in everything they do, they just see another loving heart or another suffering soul, And when they walk towards you, they see the love, the potential for the love that could be there. They feel the connection, and I feel like they feel it before this warrior. Like I said, coming in, I wanted to say hellish energy. And it's like it's coming out, but all of a sudden, the last second, they put that sword down and they laid the shield down, and they're like, I can't even fight here. It's really a beautiful story, and I feel like if this is for you, this person could be coming in very, very soon. And I hear the battle is not lost. What was it? The battle is not lost, but the war is won. So, you know, the battle doesn't need to be won by this person, but they still win at the end of it. I love that. Okay, Spirit, I love it. All right, let's pull some of these. I'm a little later in the day today. I had some things I wanted to accomplish this morning. So now I feel like I better get to it and get you guys a nice reading out. So let's see. We have X's and O's. Okay, phone. You know, you could have a lot of interruptions, or could have had a lot of interruptions recently when it comes to being extra busy, or all of these things just kind of coming up. I feel like somebody is on their way to love, and they feel like it could be somebody with an R first or last name, or a D first or last name. But they're heading towards love, and I hear you, yes, you. So if you were questioning whether or not that was for you, if one of the initials resonates, it is. I don't know if you're trying to go towards love and everything seems to be getting in the way, or love is coming towards you and it feels like you're kind of tripping over things as you try and get to it. I see ID. I feel like somebody recognizes you as being maybe their other half, or recognizes you as being a soulmate. And then I hear you only live once. So I don't know if somebody's thinking, maybe I'll give it a try. I mean, you only live once, so it's like if you mess it up, it's okay. I see rocks. All right. I see MD as well. It could be, I wanted to say M first name, first and D last name. So first and last, I don't know. I'm tripping over my words. Okay, we have a J that's standing out here. Could be significant. All right, let's see. What do we have for this gorgeous collective? Most important message, Spirit. Wow, it's small. Okay. We have romance. Steering towards romance. A whole new life within a life. This reminds me of the last reading. I feel like this is just tethering. So part of the last reading into this reading, you could have resonated with any one of those. You could just be anyone in the collective and this could resonate. I do feel like somebody is steering towards a loving connection, a romantic connection with a soulmate. It's going to transform their life. It's going to be a new life within a life. I feel like where you were stubborn about stepping forward into a connection, like, no, that's not for me. I feel like you're going to be stubborn and powerful in protecting that as soon as you realize it's what you want. And I feel like that switch over is going to happen very, very quickly. You'll readjust your sails very, very quickly and be moving forward with someone really, really special. Okay, that is what I have for you. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Ophiuchus tribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.